Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Of course, welcome to the new week. We're jumping into week 6. It is somewhat of a short week, so I want to talk about that in a minute because we have the holidays coming up. So I listed the due dates as 12/22 at midnight, which is Friday. However, I'd really like for you to complete your material by Wednesday, the 20th. However, I'm not going to deduct points if you wait till the 22nd because that's the actual due date that's listed on the course schedule. So I wanted to get you guys out of here prior to the holiday. The challenging thing that we're going to have to deal with, and I'm going to post a review once you get back, but we're going to have an exam, and I don't have the due date listed on there, but it's due once we get back from the holidays. The cool thing is you get more time to study during break if you want to take responsibility during that time. However, it can be a little challenging because you've been out of the classroom setting for a little while. So I'm going to post a great review for you guys, so there's no need to panic on that. We'll have a great review posted by video. I'll tell you what to study, and we can talk a little bit more about that as that comes up. But this week is about week 6, and we're talking about chapter 10, professional ethics in the living. And this is part 1 because we talk about it again in the near future in regards to the textbook. So we review the textbook again. New thing this week, we have a lecture question. So you might ask, hey, what's a lecture question? It's a discussion post that's prompted by a question that I have relevant to the chapter. So it's a quick post, and we'll talk about that here in a second when I show you how to submit one. All right, let's go to the course content section. See you in a bit. So we have 2 different things. I've started, of course, with this week navigating instead of doing a lecture that's a little bit off from regards to the PowerPoint of the textbook. I'm also doing a lecture from the PowerPoint of the textbook. So I listed 2 here. The top one, I think it's really interesting because I dive a little bit more into broader law and ethics, but we really talk about chapter 10 per se in the second lecture. So I would like for you to watch both of them. However, if you're going to concentrate on one, make sure you concentrate on the Cengage lecture, which is relevant, of course, to chapter 10 and then also to the PowerPoint. There's relevancy in regards to the first lecture and the material because we talk about ethics, but from that perspective, it's not something that's required. So be sure to take a look at both if you're able to. Of course, definitely a requirement to take a look at the real lecture. So those are the 2 things, 2 videos. I didn't want to put too many this week because it is a holiday season. So make sure you take a look at that. Make sure you read chapter 10 in your textbook, Professional Ethics in the Living. I'm going to have a couple of handouts, which is great. Module 6 PowerPoint used in the lecture, of course. And I'm pretty sure that is going to be the Cengage lecture. 1 second. Glad I mentioned that because it was not. So I uploaded the Cengage PowerPoint here. So you're able to take a look at that, follow along with the lecture. I think that'll be helpful. The only 2 things that you have to do this week. So you have your Module 6 review questions, which are normal, right? 6 homework questions used in the lecture in the textbook. So they might be including some items that we've talked about in the past. Be sure to take a look at that. You can repeat it twice. Usually general questions, so they're not too terribly challenging. And then you have your Module 6 lecture question. So the question is, when thinking about the physician-patient relationship, how can we legally protect ourselves as caregivers when working with people that are in a vulnerable state? So think about that. Write a post. It doesn't have to be long. I would say 100 to 200 words. And that's all that you have to do in regards to that. It's just a discussion post, super simple, super quick, and it should just prompt your thoughts. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I, of course, hope you guys have a great holiday season. Again, this stuff is going to be due by the 22nd. If you could do it earlier, that would be great. I want to get you guys done and out so you don't have to worry about school when you're gone. And then once we get back, I'll post a video about our exam review, and we'll have more information on that. But you guys are doing a great job in this class, so I don't hesitate to have any challenges there. Reach out anytime if you have any questions. I'm more than happy to help in any way. Have a great holiday season, and I look forward to having you guys back very soon. Thanks so much.